Should efficiency ever take priority over justice? Hi everyone, today I'd like to discuss a question that frequently arises in economics, law and public administration. Should efficiency ever take priority over justice? Efficiency is often regarded as one of the most important goals of public policy. An efficient society allocates scarce resources in a way that maximizes overall welfare while minimizing waste. Governments seek efficient tax system, efficient healthcare, and efficient transportation. Likewise, businesses strive to reduce costs and increase productivity. From this perspective, efficiency appears essential for economic prosperity. However, efficiency is not the only value that societies pursue. Justice also matters. Justice concerns fairness, equality, and the protection of individual rights. Sometimes policies that are economically efficient may nevertheless produce outcomes that many people consider unjust. Consider a simple example. Suppose a factory provides employment for thousands of workers and contributes significantly to economic growth. However, the factory also pollutes nearby rivers, harming the health of local residents. From a purely economic perspective, allowing production to continue may appear efficient, yet many would argue that it is just unjust to impose environmental and health costs on people who receive none of the economic benefits. This illustrates an important concept in economics known as a negative externality. Another example concerns the legal system. Imagine a court facing an overwhelming number of cases. To increase efficiency, judges might shorten hearings or reduce opportunities for defendants to present evidence. Such reforms could accelerate the judicial process. However, they might also increase the risk of wrongful convictions. An efficient legal system that sacrifices procedural fairness may ultimately undermine public trust in the rule of law. Supporters of efficiency argue that without economic growth, governments cannot finance education, healthcare, or social welfare. Efficiency therefore creates the resources that make justice possible. A poor society may find it difficult to protect rights or provide equal opportunities regardless of its moral commitments. Critics respond that efficiency is merely a means, not an end. The ultimate purpose of public institutions is not simply to maximize productivity, but to improve human well-being. If efficiency consistently overrides justice, society may become wealthier while simultaneously becoming less fair. In my opinion, efficiency should never become the sole criterion for evaluating public policy. Governments should pursue efficient solutions, but only within a framework that respects fundamental rights and principles of justice. Economic growth is valuable because it serves people. People should never become instruments for achieving economic growth. Ultimately, justice and efficiency should be viewed as complementary rather than competing values. The most successful societies are not those that maximize one at the expense of the other. They are those that achieve prosperity while preserving fairness, dignity, and the rule of law. So here's my question for you. If pursuing justice reduced economic efficiency, would you still support that policy, or should efficiency sometimes take priority? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for listening. See you next time.